I watched you dance with everyone all night across that floor, gracious and warm and present with every single person who asked. And I sat with my drink, doing a very convincing impression of someone who wasn't counting. Every song that wasn't mine, every turn around that floor was someone who wasn't me. I'm not a jealous man, not usually, not proudly anyway, but there's something about watching the person you love belong so easily to every room they enter that makes you want to be the one they come home to. Say the last one for me, not the first one, not the easy one. Say the last one for me. When the night is winding down and the shoes are coming off and the real person underneath the evening is starting to show through. Save that one, save the last one for me. We've been doing this a long time, long enough that I know you'll find me eventually. Long enough that the watching has become its own kind of intimacy. Knowing you'll come back, knowing I'm the destination after all the dancing. But I still want the last one, I still wanna be the one you cross the room for. When the music slows and the night asks who matters most, who do you walk toward when you're finally tired of performing for the world and just wanna be held? Save the last one for me, not out of obligation. Save the last one for me, because you want to, because after everything, after everyone, I'm still the one you want your last dance with. Save the last one, that's the real one, that's the honest one. When the night stops requiring anything of us, and we're just two people who chose each other. You crossed the room at midnight, didn't say a word, just held out your hand, and I took it, and we swayed to something neither of us could name. And I thought, this is it, this is the whole thing, right here in this last song, in this quiet moment, after all the noise. Save the last one, you always do. Save the last one, you always come back. And save the last one for me. not the most eloquent man. When it comes to saying it out loud, I fumble with the words. Leave the best ones in my chest, where they sit getting heavier, while you wait for something I can't quite deliver in the way you deserve. But if you could feel what happens in me when you walk into a room, if you could feel what your name does when someone else says it in a conversation that has nothing to do with us, you'd never question it, not for a single second. Feel my love, not in what I say. Feel my love in what I do before you ask, in the coffee I make, exactly how you take it, without being reminded, in the way I move through a room to be near you, without making it obvious. Feel my love in the things I remember that you mentioned once and never thought I heard. I heard everything. I always hear everything. I grew up watching men who didn't say it. My grandfather never once said it to my grandmother, not in words, not that I heard. But he drove her to her sister's house every Thursday for 30 years, in rain and snow, without complaint, without being asked twice. And at his funeral, my grandmother said that man loved me in every language except the spoken one, and I never once didn't know it. Feel my love in the language I inherited. Feel my love in the showing up, in the staying, in the choosing you. Before you know, there was a choice to make. Feel my love, because words have never been where I keep the real things live. What I do when nobody's watching, when nothing is required, when love is just a verb and I'm just a man, quietly conjugating it in your direction every single day. I know you need to hear it sometimes. I'm learning that I'm working on the words, pulling them up from wherever they've always hidden, teaching my mouth to say what my whole life has always known. Feel my love and know that the silence was never indifferent. Feel my love, the silence was always full, fuller than I knew how to say, fuller than language holds. Feel my love in every ordinary act of every ordinary day that I have spent, pointing everything I am in your direction. Everything I am in your direction. Always feel it, it's there. It's always been there. When I was young, I had a picture of exactly how my life would look. Drew it in my mind so clearly. like a blueprint, like a book. Had the house and had the city, had the job and had the plan, had every single detail figured, except the most important one, except you. And the life I actually got looks nothing like that drawing, but it's better, Lord, it's so much better than anything I had the imagination to dream up on my own. A million dreams, and none of them had your face. A million dreams, and not one of them could have prepared me for what real looks like, for what chosen feels like, for what home becomes when home is a person, not a place. A million dreams, and the one that came true was the one I didn't know I was dreaming. My mother kept a photograph of the man she almost married before my father came along. She showed it to me once, said I thought he was the dream. Said your father was the answer to a question I didn't know I had. I held that photograph for a long time, looked at the man who could have been my history, and felt the particular vertigo of almost of how close the wrong life can come to be. The ones that surprise you. A million dreams, but life has better vision than any plan we make at 20, at 30, at any age, before we know what we actually need. A million dreams, and I give every single one, every carefully constructed vision, every certainty I carried for this one unplanned, unscripted, unimaginable life with you. I don't know what I thought love was before I understood it. Something more dramatic, probably something louder, something that announced itself with more ceremony. But this is what it actually is: two people building something day by day, dream by dream, replacing the old pictures with something truer, something earned, something real. A million dreams, you were better, and every last one better than anything. I had the courage to dream. I know you're scared. I'm not going to pretend that I don't see it. That particular stillness that comes over you when something real gets too close. I've watched you talk yourself out of good things before. Watched you find the exit right when the room got worth staying in. Watched you choose the familiar ache over the unfamiliar possibility of something that might actually work. And I understand it, costume of good judgment. Say yes, not because it's safe, nothing really safe. Say yes, because somewhere underneath all that careful hesitation, you already know. I'm not asking you to stop being afraid. Fear doesn't work that way. You can't think your way out of it. Can't logic yourself into the feeling of safe. I'm asking you to come anyway. Afraid and uncertain and not quite ready. The way nobody is ever quite ready for the thing that changes everything. We're shaking hands with every reservation intact. Bring all your doubts, bring your history, bring the ways you've been wrong before. Bring every reason this is terrifying. Just bring them here and say yes anyway. My grandmother told me once that she almost didn't marry my grandfather. So she stood at the end of that aisle with every reason to run, fully cataloged, fully rehearsed. So she looked at him and he looked at her, and she thought I could protect myself and be alone, or I could walk forward and be alive. She walked forward. Say yes. The way she walked forward. Say yes. Not because the fear is gone, but because something is stronger. Say yes. Because I'm standing here completely certain, asking you to match it just this once. Just step into the certainty. I have enough for both of us until yours catches up. Say yes, I'll be here either way. But I'm hoping, Lord, I'm hoping you say yes. Say yes. I didn't plan this for tonight. No reservation, no rehearsal, no string quartet hidden behind a potted plant somewhere. Just us in the kitchen, you burning the onions again, me pretending not to notice the radio playing something neither of us chose, but neither of us changed. And it hit me the way the real things hit you, not dramatically, just suddenly and completely, like a door opening into a room that was always there. This specific ordinary moment, this is what I want for the rest of my life. This kitchen, these burned onions, this person, this radio station, neither of us likes, but both of us keep. Marry me, not for the wedding, not for the day. Marry me for every Tuesday after, for the burned onions about the vows, the formal version of what I'd say? Standing somewhere significant in front of people we love. But the truest version is right here in this kitchen, with sauce on your shirt and your hair doing that thing you don't know it does. I promise to notice the things you don't know are worth noticing. I promise to stay when staying there's something of me. I promise to choose you on the days when choosing costs something.